didn't really think this part through. That's it. Cool. Oh, there's a little rock up here. Little rock. Little rock on the big rock. Big guy on the big rock. Cool. That's pretty nice. Hope this sounds all right. Hey everyone. It's me, Trent here. I'm at the Quabbin Reservoir. Been home for about 3 weeks here in Massachusetts, and I fly back to Los Angeles tomorrow. Tomorrow around 5 p.m. This time, Eastern time, and things have been pretty good. I came back because I had 2 weddings, 2 weekends back to back. The first was my god brother. He got married, and then the following weekend was a good college friend of mine. Well, two good college friends of mine. Just cool that they both got married 2 weekends, and I was like, 2 weekends back to back, and I was like, that's a perfect time to come back. It's right in the middle of fall, so it's right around the time the leaves are changing. It's a lot of green over there. There's a handful of orange and yellow trees up there. I'll probably splice in some footage of that. But yeah, the visit went by pretty fast. 3 weeks, you'd be surprised how fast 3 weeks can feel. It really doesn't feel like, it feels like I've been here maybe a week or two. Maybe a week, I'd say a week. Well, 2, week and a half. Split the difference. But it really barely feels like that, honestly. It's good to catch up with friends and family, that's for sure. Always good to do that. The first weekend I got back, I went suit shopping for the wedding, both weddings, I guess, and because I needed a new suit. So that was most of that first weekend. Went to dinner a couple times with my parents this trip. Very nice. Very nice to do that. I got to come here. I was here last week and I filmed a bunch of footage, a bunch of like just nature shots. Then I filmed a short little thing, which it'll be up when it's up. It'll be up soon, I think. I got that. I got all the Halloween stories. Those are really awesome. At the point of me recording this, I've only posted one thing, the little collection of poems. I got a lot of really good poems. I tried to keep just that first one just as like fall poems. I think that was a good idea, just to start it. Just fall, and then there'll be another one that's more like spooky Halloween ones. I know there was one Halloween one in the last one, but yeah. And then I got a lot of good stories. You guys that sent in stuff, sent some really good stuff in. It was cool. I got to record a bunch more of them, but some pretty good ones in there. I'm excited to get those posted. But yeah. I think in my poem I was very much feeling a sort of nostalgia or sadness, I guess, being here in my hometown. I do think that comes with fall. I think it's right before the hectic hustle and bustle of Christmas time, when you're like, oh, I got to get this person this, I got to get this, and oh, we have this dinner here, then we have to go here, and all that fun stuff. It's before that. It's kind of right before Thanksgiving, which is kind of a similar thing of like, wait, who's making that? Are you making that? Or are we going there? Where are we going? And so you just have a couple weeks of like stillness and like, oh, the earth is changing, you know. You can look at depending where you are in the world, you can look out the window and be like, oh wow, the world is changing. I guess I changed too. I think I've changed a lot in my life. I feel like I go through phases, like, in my life. I don't know. It's probably a dumb thing to say. But it's like you're in one place and you're kind of one person, and then you go to a different place and you're kind of a different person. It's like each place you go to has its own set of problems. Each group of, friends and family you spend more time with, it's got its own little problems with it. Good things too, of course. But and those kind of shape how you are and who you are and why you are. Just been thinking about that stuff a lot, I guess. In a good way. Yeah, in a sad way too, I guess. A little bit of both. That's pretty cool. When I was getting set up to record this, I was thinking, it's crazy how many people led to this moment in every way. This is the Quabbin Reservoir. It's a man-made body of water, if you can believe that. It certainly doesn't look like it. But back in the 20s or 30s, the big old city of Boston realized, hey, our water is bad and we don't have enough of it for this big old city. So they diverted a bunch of rivers and they flooded 4 towns here: Dana, Prescott, Enfield, or not. I don't know if Enfield is one of them. Dana, Prescott, and 2 others. And I think one of them was Enfield or Greenwich. I don't know. But yeah, they flooded those 4 towns, and they, of course, evacuated everyone and moved everyone out. Bunch of flies all of a sudden. But it's crazy to think that, yeah, a couple thousand people are responsible for this. That's pretty wild. And it affected so many people, good in good ways and bad, making people relocate. Probably not good for some people, but maybe good for others. And it gave Boston a nice, good old supply of water. So that's cool. And then the camera and everything, someone, all the history behind cameras and film and all that digital, all that nonsense. A couple thousand million people or whatever, and all that stuff. And then me being here, generations and generations of people, falling in love with each other and making babies, and now I'm here. And you're here watching it. And that's pretty wild. A little existential crisis, I guess. That's not really a crisis, just an existential rumination more than anything. But yeah. It's nice and quiet too, which is nice. When I'm not yapping your ear off. I say that and now I can hear I think a plane, a little plane somewhere. Now it's gone. But yeah, I didn't really have a point. Maybe there was some point in there somewhere, but yeah, just wanted to document myself here and document this and all the other little shots I spliced in through this. Capture a moment, I guess. A moment in time. I also, I guess, kind of in a similar vein, I guess, but I reread Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, and that's a whole theme in that is like moments in time, and at each stage of this guy's life, he's a different guy and different stuff happening to him. And yeah, that was good too. That was cool to read something. I haven't read a book in like a year. I was like, I should read something. Yeah, I should just read a short book, and I picked that up, and I was like, this is a really good book. And then I was like, I haven't like read a book, like sat down and read a book in like a good year. So I'm gonna start doing that more. I miss reading, and I got all the stories that people have sent in to read too. Reading's fun. I like reading. I used to read a lot in high school and college, less so in college, and then after college I read a lot. And then I just kind of stopped. And I bought books out in LA that a couple of us went to a bookstore once. We just happened to, oh, little fish or a fly. A couple of us went to a bookstore, and I got a handful of books, and I was like, oh, I'll read these. And then I just didn't. That's just how it goes, I guess. Oh, there's definitely a little fish. But yeah. We live in a beautiful world, and it's beautiful that we get to exist, and you're a beautiful person. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, or if it's just a little clip of this, thanks for skimming to that part of that clip. Yeah. Thanks for sharing this little moment with me. I'm sure I got more stuff rattling in this old noggin that I could say, but I don't really know. I don't really know what else to say right now. Well, I guess I'll hop down from this rock and turn the camera off, and then go get some footage. I'll probably film what I'm looking at over here. There's a bunch of yellow leaves. And then I'll go wander around more. Film some more stuff too. Try and catch one of those fish. I keep hearing fish behind me, blubbling out of the water. All right. Put this little rock back where I found it. Oop. Okay. That's it. Cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, or great night, or great morning. Bye.